Yes. Yes. At the vision of an eye's view, volume 3. At the vision of an eye's view, volume 3. Key issues, volume 3 of At the vision of an eye's view. I myself bring unto you opinion only. Chapter 1. No blame at all. So therefore, no blame. Speaking of chapter 1 with no blame, despite how one is raised, you all alone have the natural gift of common sense, not the sense of man sense, but a divine view as you, the gifted one, the only one of your nature and statue. In existence with all of your nature, but not your statue. For example, if you were born in a certain month and the other was born in a certain month, and y'all still cannot see on a level that is of oneself being, therefore, that lets you know you are an individual. And going strictly to chapter 2, the initiative to change. Can you dig that? The initiative to change at a standpoint in one's individual life must look to see if the individual has made the change for better or for worse, coming from the situations that were given, i.e., cards dealt in life. To understand that personally, one's being you, the individual has changed for the better or worse, yet meaning those that surround you being the initiative or being the leader of initiative, to be the follower in initiative. This is volume 3, so if you listen to volume 1 and 2, are you still here with me? Therefore, I'll only speak for those that willing to crave. And just constantly showing any and all progress, forwardness, and backwardness, not to be contested. Chapter 3 is the routine of oneself. It's evaluated by the actions of the individual, him or herself on a daily, with actions to any and all surrounding the individual in nature, whether it be, i.e., family, work associates, or associates in public, generally speaking. So therefore, it comes to what you choose as an individual for your daily life and those that surround you on your day. On a daily basis, are you perceived to be the way that you're supposed to be, and accept or have none acceptance to the actions that's given to receive? Coming through chapter 4 with a reverb that'll bring you back. If not part of the agenda, then what is that? From a respective mind state. If the agenda does not apply to all that it may be involved, then therefore you must remove yourself or allow others to remove themselves for that particular agenda that does not fit carefully within Masonic plans of your or my living. Once again, me all on the level that understand logic. I quote, a fool with no brains and a gun is harmful not only unto the individual self, but also to others. So treat them accordingly. And also as a Mason, not to be involved in any type of negativity or enviness. So, moving on to chapter 5, the border of oneself. It may compose of many borders, depending on the individual at the time. The individual must understand the borders that may or may not be crossed with others, also with one's being. For example, if one may excuse himself from a heated argument, do not be aggressive. Nor should you already be the aggressor. But at the same time, the border of oneself crossing the line with your individuality, see fit to handle it as your individuality will. Justifications thereof. Keep God's law first, but yet the law of the land in which you dwell. The explanation of nothing being chapter 6. The explanation of nothing is the actions of showing much at the same time. The explanation of nothing is not doing anything. So therefore, the explanation of any doing nothing or nothing is an explanation of doing. Can you see how I interpret the love of masonry for myself? The simple fact that the facts there are simple, that none of it looks the same, but dwell within the same as it should and contribute to the craft itself. From the individual that was so blessed by the universe to be able to do so, therefore, I say yet once again, your brother Cash that was born radicated, oppositional, therefore caring about situations heavily. Word playing. Chapter 7 coming to the end of all of this. The end quote for any and everything that I done said through this is just the strategies of your brother Cash. This end quote would be the very example and so easy to understand your brother Cash's end quote. Dip and glide, slip and slide. Hold on.
Extraordinary future, baby. Yeah, baby.
The approaches in this thematical strategies in which I have presented has only been a mixture in the arts that are marshaled through and all through education and experience as well. Please stay tuned for another aspiration as a vision of an eye's view. Volume more to come.